Have life confused, okay? The modern day Blade is a getting dressed going to a bar, a getting dressed going out to the club to sell that cat, okay? Just because you're not standing on a street, you're standing.
And she's telling the absolute truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all is out of pocket.
No, that's you, T. You over there.
Y'all out of pocket.
You over there talking about coochie eating and all that.
What?
Oh, whoa.
I would never talk about it. I'll just get it done.
Okay, so we're on video number 3. Number 3. Yeah.
Number 3.
Yep. Here it is right here. Here it is.
This is not
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
A lot of bitches have life confused, okay? The modern day Blade is a bitch getting dressed going to a bar, a bitch getting dressed going out to the club to sell that cat, okay? Just because you're not standing on a street, you're standing.
And she's telling the absolute truth. I live here in Atlanta. I'm a part of, different social clubs and executive clubs, and presidential clubs and all that stuff, around Atlanta. A suite at the Phillips Arena, right? And every time I go there, I'm like, yo, how these chicks be getting up here? And they be up there, they be up tricking. You know what I mean? One time the chick came in my suite when me and my son was up there, and her and her girlfriend like, what's up? I said, nah, I'm married. I'm cool. She's like, hey, man, every man in Atlanta be cheating on they wives. Come on, you know? I'm like, no, you gotta roll with that. I don't get down like that. Nah, I told the chick, my bad chick. I'm like, nah, I don't get down like that. But yeah, you know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, I don't understand how they be getting in these places, because in order for you to get in these places where we at, you either gotta have some money, or you gotta be connected to somebody who's making some things move and shake. And watch this, right? Look, and like I always tell people, your favorite IG model, your favorite chicks that be around here on social media, you know what I mean, talking all highs, these broke, no, they be out here tricking. Dudes, look, these dudes out here that's really making some things move and shake, especially in like Atlanta, Houston, Miami, they ain't paying no chicks no mind. That's why them chicks, they pander, watch this, they pander to the old white men. And them young white dudes who got a little bit of money, and they fascinated by the black light-skinned chick, what they call them, the light skins with the BBLs, they fascinated by them. So the fact that they could bag them, throw them a couple $, and that's how them chicks be, that's the reason why chicks be calling all the black dudes brokies, because they trying to compare us to those white dudes who be tricking on them. Yeah. We know the game. That's why I be telling dudes, man, don't pay them chicks no mind. They ain't making. And then here's the crazy thing: the reason why they living in a lot of these penthouses, these $4,000 penthouses, it's not because they making a bunch of money. They not. Ain't nobody. Like I said, the only people that's paying them a mind is the rich white dudes. Oh yeah, the rich white dudes, the younger white dudes, and the scammers. That's the only people who's spending money on them like that. But the reason why they living in a lot of these penthouses is because those dudes, you know what I mean, they go see them rich white dudes, you know what I mean, the olders or the younger ones, they see them once a month, they might throw them a couple racks and get up out the way, pay their car, no pay their rent. I'm telling you, that's look, these chicks is not moving and shaking the way they saying, the way they telling you on social media. Trust me, I know. We know. That's why a lot of these rappers, man, I ain't. But listen,
man, if he'd have kept on talking, he was gonna talk himself right into a situation,
right? Because
I'm sure he probably was tricking.
All he needed to do was for his wife to come down the steps.
Yeah.
Listen, as a man, every man has tricked, or I won't say every, the majority of men.
I say, yeah.
You have tricked at least one time in your life. And again, I'm the guy. I'm not a paying dude. I'll be honest. Call me cheap, whatever you want. I never paid for no box. Never paid for no box.
But you said before, at some point you have paid like through dinners and stuff like that. So you saying at some point you do pay? Because I remember you saying that before.
I know.
I think he's talking about paying without dinner.
But like dinner and stuff is the normal. But there is times where it's like you'll go somewhere and say you go to a bar. All right, you might spend $40, $50 on a chick because like it's just a part of the game. But it's one girl, like she's so super bad that you do some dumb stuff like, yeah, let me get a bottle. Like every man has done that. Mm-hmm. Like you went out of your way to spend way more than you needed to impress her. So yeah, that does happen. It's crazy.
I trick women Any and everywhere.
Oh, damn.
Shit, my nickname was Fairmount Park Clark.
Oh,
Damn.
Lord, have mercy.
If y'all don't know, Google Fairmount Park. Fairmount Park is like biggest park in the country. So he was all
I
over.
tricked all in Fairmount Park.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Every inch of that joint, if it's a nice hiding spot to get away from the cops.
No,
Oh, yeah, especially at night.
I'm not incriminating myself, but if y'all in the area, y'all need a spot, DM me. I know where to go.
Man, listen. Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
think anything that he said was like, everybody knows that. What them girls do on social media, everybody knows.
Listen. The girl that he was reacting to looked like she was, what they call him, a blade? They call them blades now.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, she looked like she was a blade.
She could have been.
I mean, look, again, I don't blame women because if you get a sucker, take advantage of it.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah, but it's the simp
but is he really a
doing it.
sucker though? Because
He is.
He's a sucker.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Simps are paying for the pussy.
It's sad because most of them, not most, I won't say most, but modern women, all they're looking for is a good time. And when you have means, men that can give you a good time, they're going to always give you the good time because at the end of the good time comes the sex.
Yep.
If women stop wanting to have good times and they actually want men for certain reasons, it would change drastically. But men now know that not all, let me take that back, that a lot of women, that's why they want the flights, the yachts, that's all good time stuff.
Boredom is the modern woman's downfall.
Yes, exactly.
They don't want to be bored. That's why they can't hold relationships.
And not only are they not want to be bored,
need to focus on themselves, their career and everything else, and you don't have to rely on no man.
But here's the thing, they don't have careers. Their career is being Instagram. I want to be on a flight. I want to be on that's their career. So men now know, hey, you want to have a good time, I can provide you a good time because I know I'm going to get the exclamation point at the end of the sentence. If women stop doing that, then men would have to figure out a different, because again, back in the day.
So basically it sounds like they just want something for nothing or something easy.
Who?
The female.
No, they just want to have a good time. They're not looking for relationships. They're not looking for good men who provide. They're looking for a good time.
And these are the same women that's messing it up for real women like me.
Exactly, because men, what we do is we look at it holistically. If two of y'all is like that, none of y'all are like that. We don't know the difference. Y'all want a good time. Everybody want a good time. It's kind of like men. There's a lot of good men out there, but you got the broke guys and you got the what they call couch warriors that's living on women's couches and all. So then we all get jumbled in together. Oh yeah, because I don't want no broke man or whatever. And now the men that are providing and are making $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, they're getting lumped in as the broke men. And it's like, I'm not broke. I might not have enough money to get a yacht or fly you on a private jet, but I'm not broke. But because there's so many men that are bums, now they putting the bums in with the regular guys, and it's like, if you're not extraordinary, then you're not one of them guys.
Yeah,
so
but
it's the same thing on both sides.
Is you have a lot of guys or people in general try to portray like they have more than what they really do.
Because
men have been doing that for years.
And because they know the end game.
They trying to impress the woman.
They know the end game. I know that if I impress this woman because she's so materialistic, if all I got to do is hit her meter, and if I hit her materialistic meter, bing, I got it.
I'm the coochie.
Yeah.
See, a woman like me, I don't need you to buy me shit. I can buy everything and do everything on my own. Materialistically.
But again, you the type of person, you're not in these places where these people be. So it'll never affect you.
Mm-hmm.
It does affect me because once again, like I just said, because you have pretty much all the men that all the women are like that, it messes it up for women like me that actually do want to be in the macro, wholesome relationships.
In the macro, yes, it affects you, but in the micro, it doesn't because you're not in those environments. So again, it does because again, I seen a video where a guy, he's talking to a woman and he says, and the woman was saying like, men, these days they don't do this, they don't do that, blah, blah, blah. And he said, sweetheart, he said, when I go out, I can't tell the women from the whores. The women are dressed like the whores. They listen to the music that they look. They twerk just like that. So it's like, you're dressed like them. You act like them. How do I know you're not them? If we all dress like cops, if a situation broke out, you're going to go, officer, help me. I'm like, yeah, I ain't no officer. I work at Wawa. You like, well, why you got the cop
Just
uniform?
because I got a cop uniform and badge don't mean I'm a cop.
Why would you think I was a cop? Why'd you trying to stereotype me just because I got a hat on that say officer? Like,
I mean, use my pronouns.
yeah. Respect me, okay?
Respect my
Because I'm in my hard man era. I'm in my hard man era, so please respect me as an officer. Like,